Hey guys, this is Maffer with episode 5 in my Let's Play Faction series. So there's been lots of interesting developments since the last upload that I posted. But I'm going to go and work on my base here as I tell you about this. So the biggest thing is that we got raided. So I had my first death to another player, and it was Claudio that did the deed. Well done, Claudio. And the reason that we were raided, or how we were able to be raided, is because our defenses were not quite done. And so by the way, I'm just building up these defenses right now that will eventually plug a hole that we had in our base, and that hole has actually been already plugged. Basically, at the very side up here, you can see he's got some stone brick up here. Guys were able to get onto our roof and then get down into our base and attack us. And I happened to be away from the keyboard in Skype. I had my Skype window up. I was doing some other stuff, and in the background, my Minecraft window was up and suddenly started wigging out. And sure enough, someone was killing me. By the time I got into Minecraft, I had 2 hearts left and then promptly died. So it's Minecraft, it's faction. This is what you would expect. So nothing but love. So well done, Claudio, and RIP his faction. I think they sent 6 or 7 guys into the base. I think I was the only one. Maybe we had one other guy on, but I was busy doing other things. So I actually just sat at the respawn window in order to take care of the other things I was working on. But the way they got into the base, and you can actually see this in the base design doc, if you care to look, which I've published earlier, is that this right here was open, and what this is a little area in our roof where water can come down, and so this is what it looked like right here. And this was admittedly sloppy on our part, not in the design itself, but just in putting the inner wall in place. That's what I'm working on right now. And so as you can see, I've just put an inner wall in place from floor to top, such that people can't come in through that opening anymore. So we're just getting rid of all these things. We did a quick fix, which was to block them off right here, so people couldn't get in there. And I'm putting in place the longer term fix, which will be the final interior wall that will go all the way around and keep folks out of this space. It'll probably be done in the next day or two, but until then, we are certainly more secure than we were before. I'm not sure we have exactly every hole patched, but we've got most of them patched. Now, interestingly enough, another thing that's happened is that I learned from the raid that our chests were sea-eggable, and I kind of knew that, but it prompted me to spend a little bit of time thinking about other designs. And in fact, I've come up with an unseeable chest design. At least I'm pretty sure. I would say it's 99% certain that this design that I've put together is unseeable. And so I'm thinking about sharing it. I'm trying to decide, to be honest, because as you guys know, if you've watched my channel, I usually share all the things that I learn about. But this is just such a cool design, and it's one that I actually have come up with myself. I mean, I'm sure it's someone else has done it. Maybe there's even videos out there of it, but I didn't watch any, and instead I just went ahead and did it. So, but by the way, you'll notice that this is how I build walls here. Is that I don't just do one layer and then move up and another layer and move up and another layer and move up. I like to pillar up like this and then jump down. And holding the shift button, it allows me to have a good chance of getting graceful landing. And so by doing this, I've been working on my acrobatics while building walls. I think this is a really smart way to build walls for those of you that have to build them. You have to place all the same number of blocks anyway, so why not just do this and watch your acrobatic skill go up? I'm currently, let's see, what I am right here. I think I'm currently ranked second on the server for acrobatics. I haven't used an acrobatics grinder. This has all come just from building the walls of the base itself, and by doing it this way. So you have to place the same number of blocks. So why not just pillar up, move over a little bit, slide down, hold down shift, and you can see another graceful landing, and then pillar up again. And each time you do that, you're going to see your acrobatic skill go up. So just a little tip there for those of you building high walls. And then I'm just going through here. I'm taking out these temporary measures that we had in place just to keep folks out of the base while we got this all repaired up. Looks like I just broke something I don't want to break. Hold on 1 second. And there we are. And then you'll see that people will not be able to get into the base via that route. So related to all this, I want to give you a quick update on the situation of war. So in a previous video, I showed that we didn't have any enemies. Since that time, we've added quite a few. Our main enemies right now would have to be, in terms of threats to us, Turtle Cat and Rip, RIP. So these two factions appear to be working as essentially a single faction. Turtle Cat's led by Darth Dummy, and in fact, I posted a video showing that massive, huge trenching system that he has built for their main base, or for the largest base that I'm aware of on the map. And it's a very good system. He's a very good player. Both of these factions are just packed with mods. So mods are typically players that know how to play, right? Because they're always answering questions, and they typically play a lot. So I would say these two factions combined are probably the biggest threat on the map at this point. And in fact, it was Claudio from RIP who was the one that killed me, and a bunch of other folks from RIP were the ones that came in to give a sense of what these guys look like. Let's just take a moment here. So Turtle, if I can spell Turtle Cat. So you can see they've got 350 power right now, pretty darn solid. Lots of claims, 264, and they've got 3 followers online, 32 offline right now. And as I look through this list, there's just lots and lots of moderators and players who are always on, and so they're definitely going to be a challenge to deal with. And then looking at the smaller faction, RIP, they've got a good number of top PvPers, including Skill Aura, My Plague, 1 Inch of Steel is known as a good PvPer as well. So anyway, it'll be interesting. Die is known as a good PvPer as well as being a mod, and you can see that we've got Kane Moon over here. He's one of the staff members, as is Vincent. Vincent actually is the guy that created the spawn for this map. So anyway, lots of very very good players throughout these enemy factions. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out, and we're definitely going to be looking for allies to defend ourselves against these guys and to potentially get on the offensive in the not too distant future. So anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update, share a little bit where we're at. I wanted to show how I've been building walls and using that to build my acrobatic skill up, and also to tell you about the kind of the new things that are happening. So in future video, you can expect to see something about our recruiting faction, and in fact, that's being run by Get Hit by a Car. Let me see. I actually don't even know what it's called. Isn't that silly? So it looks like it's Nitro Circus. It's the official recruiting faction for Afro Circus. They've got a application form up right now, and currently 6 members. It was just formed today, so it's growing rapidly. And we have lots of people who have expressed interest in joining Afro Circus, and I'll be telling you to go talk to the folks over at Nitro Circus, as they are our official recruiting faction, and it's just a way for us to get to know you. So there'll be another video in future with Get Hit by a Car and with maybe some other members talking about why we do things the way we do. But essentially, what you need to do is you need to go talk to Get Hit by a Car, go through the application process. If you're accepted, then that's really an opportunity for us to get to know you and for you to get to know us, how we play, and make sure that we actually are a good fit for you, and we'll make sure that you're a good fit for us. So that's our recruiting process. So anyway, just covered a few things here, guys. Hopefully, we'll get these defenses finished up and then be able to get on the offensive sooner rather than later. I'm excited about the unsagable chest design that I've got in place. Tell you what, if you guys want to see that design, please mention it in the comments. Like this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.